Hello there guys and welcome back to YouTube FC here on FIFA 17. Now, I've just loaded this up and I've noticed in the top corner we've gone down to 59 manager rating. Now, it wasn't that at the end of the last episode when I saved it. It was at 70, I think, and I've loaded it back up and we're down to 59. Basically, while I've not been playing the game, the board have been thinking about sacking us. So, yes, we are in 18th, 4 points picked up so far. So this game against Watford is literally now a must-win game. If we don't win here, we're screwed. Nothing more I can say. This is an unbelievably big game at the start of our season. The board are already not happy with us. So we'll go into this game against Watford with our first team here. Madden's got a knock for some reason. Baterski will come into this team. In fact, we'll take Baterski out because he plays in the second team. Who plays in the third team? Matty Bolton, I think. So, Matty Bolton will come in. Chaos at the back. That's how we'll line up against Watford then, boys. Hopefully, to win this game. Here we are then, boys, at the YouTube Arena. A massive fixture, as we know, against Watford. Must pick up 3 points. Hopefully, we can do that today. And also, I think one of the lowest scoring teams in the division. We've only got 4, which is the lowest. Header finds Adidas. Now Jazza. Back to Adidas again. And Jazza's there again. And it's going to come through to Adidas. And it's saved by Pantilimon. Great work from Jazza and Adidas. The strike partnership is working. Kopai puts the ball back in. Shane is in there. Doesn't allow the clearance. It's going to get headed away now. Bevan can maybe recycle it back into the box. Jazza's in there. It's headed away by Britos. It comes as far as Brad Lanton. Shot blocked. Second one. Saved again. And Watford are escaping with their lives. Oh, Amrabat there who just bounced off one of our players. And Matthew James has to make a save. Our strength is really an issue. Ball in the box. Matthew James punches. Adidas to Jazza. Adidas through ball. Jazza might be in here. Surely now for Jazza. Scores. Finds the top corner. We was very lucky there. Very lucky indeed. But we do score on the 34th minute. It is Jazza who's got it, the second goal of the season after scoring on the opening day against Swansea. And he puts it past Pantilimon. Very lucky as the ball bounces here to Adidas and just slips it through first time. We are finally on the score sheet. Attacked by Matty Bolton. Now here's Adidas. Into Shane. And we would have been in there, but it's half time. 1-0 to YouTube FC. Underrated gamer finds Adidas. Killed it here for Jason Madden. Now Crazy Kopai. Into Jazza. Back to Crazy Kopai. Better football this. Adidas making his way into the area. Tackle come in. It's Crazy Kopai. Skips over it. Ball comes in. Jazza's in there. And it's going to come away. Britos clears it in front of his goalkeeper. And finds Troy Deeney. Jason Madden wins it back. Now Crazy Kopai. Into Shane. And now Adidas looks to turn his defender well. And finds Jason Madden going through. Saved it surely now. Oh my god, Shane's game and has put it wide. An open goal to wrap up the 3 points has been missed by Shane. Oh my god. Final whistle is called, boys. It's 3 points. Our first victory since the opening day of the season. And it's come with another 1-0 win at home. This time to Watford. At last. Hopefully we can start turning around our season now. That's a lot better performance by us. So our next game today is we're going to be taking on Arsenal. Our rating went back up to 70. It's gone down now though because games have been played and teams have gone above us. So we've dropped down to a 69 rated. But before we move any further, we are going to do a quick squad report for you guys so you can take a look at how you are growing. Matthew James up by 1, AJM up by 1, Bevan up by 2 to a 73, Umar up by 1, Benzi up by 1, Chaos up by 1, Baterski up by 1, Matty Bolton hasn't moved yet, Jack Black hasn't moved yet, PGH up by 1 despite the injury, Underrated Gamer up by 1, Shamalama up by 2 to a 75, Shane up by 2 to a 72, Jason Madden up by 1, Zombie Hunter up by 2 to a 73, Brad Lanton up by 2 to a 73, Adam Barnes up by 1, Crazy Kopai yet to move, Ash Rodriguez has gone up by 1, Bowie Boss up by 2 to a 73, Drew Belt up by 1, this guy's out on loan, Shea Stanley Chopper up by 2 to a 72, Calvin up by 2 to a 72, Maxwell up by 1 to a 74, This guy's out on loan. Adidas up by 1 to a 74. Jazza up by 2 to a 72. Howard up by 2 to a 76. Bobster down by 1 to 70. He's 32. He's going to go down. I didn't think it'd be that immediate, but sorry, Bob. Lewis Robson up by 2 to a 75. Salter up by 2 to a 73. And these two are on loan. So there's the squad report for you guys. If you want to see anything else, pause it. And you can see your stats and stuff like that. But that's the squad report. We do have Arsenal next, though. It's going to be team number 2 taking on Arsenal at the YouTube Arena. Here we go then, boys. Arsenal at home, a absolutely massive fixture for us. Must-win game against one of the biggest teams in the Premier League. We didn't really need this one now. A smaller opposition would have been just fine for us, but Arsenal it is. Corner kick here for Arsenal. Half an hour gone in this game already. Nothing really happening as the ball comes in towards the back post. Zombie Hunter was there, but Tursky has lost it in the area. Matty Bolton clears it away. Salter looks to bring it down, but Arsenal are just the stronger team. They're not really creating anything, but they've had a lot more of the ball, and we're really struggling out there to do anything when we get it. Here's Theo Walcott, and back by Matty Bolton. Now here's Drubel. Maybe chance now for us to do something going forward. Dropper Stanley into Howard, who's now our highest rated player, Howard. He does well here to get to the byline. And still Howard, it's saved. And that's the first chance of the game. Good feed by Chopper Stanley as he skips past El Nene. Now we need a couple of runs for him to pick a pass. He's going to slide it towards Salter. Monreal was there. Salter's nicked it though, and it's Salter HD and it's saved by Ospina. Tackle by Shamalama. Chopper picks up the loose ball. Clips it in behind nicely. Howard on the chase. He's got there. No one in the box for him yet, but he's going to get to the byline. Cross comes into the back post to Salter HD, who couldn't really get any power on. It was awkward. There's another chance for us. Howard. Zombie Hunter. And now Salter. And surely for Salter HD. It's in! What a finish that is into the bottom corner. We lead against Arsenal. And all of a sudden that season turnaround as McGowan and Salter HD's on the score sheet. That's brilliant from Zombie Hunter. Well-timed pass into Salter. Finish goes into the bottom corner. Hits the post and finds the back of the net. Finally we start to take our chances. Exactly what we needed. 1-0 to YouTube FC. Theo Walcott. Welbeck. Strike away and AGM has to make a save to keep him out. Good tackle by Zombie Hunter. Salter clips it in towards Howard. Can he get a good first touch? He can. He might be away here, Howard. And a chance now for Howard. Saved. Header. And it's in. 2-0. Thank God for that. We've scored. Just about over the line. It's 2-0. And we're going to beat Arsenal here, boys. Didn't take the first chance, Howard, but his header just gets over the line. There's Aaron Ramsey. Into Giroud. Looks to turn back to Aaron Ramsey, who scores. Late goal by Aaron Ramsey in the 90th minute. He's celebrating. He probably wants to get the ball though because they are 2-1 down. Ramsey has one back, and is there time for Arsenal still to spoil the party? Final whistle is gone. We're beating Arsenal. That's a lot better performance by us today. 2 goals. And the ball boys just fell over the boardings. Did you see that? Oh my God. I'm going to have to put a replay in. The ball boys just jumped over the advertising boards and fell over. That was hilarious. We're beating Arsenal by 2 goals to 1. Third game of today's episode then. We're going to take on Southampton away from home. Team number 3 taking them on then, as you can see here. Bobster, Lewis Robson, Ash Rodriguez, Calvin, Maxwell, Adam Barnes, Benzie Chaos, Black, and underrated gamer with Matty James in goal. Matthew James, don't say Matty. Underrated gamer to Ashley Rodriguez. Underrated gamer again, and now here's Bobster. Tackle comes in. Got to be a pen. It is a pen. Virgil van Dijk has dived in the 3rd minute of the game. Bobster goes down. It's a yellow card for Virgil as well. Could have been worse. And we now have a penalty. Who's going to step up to take it? Bobster's over it. God, boys, we've missed pens in the past. And it's in! Bobster scored! Keeper just about kept that one out, but Bobster, luckily, it goes over the line. I think he missed a pen in the shootout in the last episode. This one hits Forster and finds a way into the back of the net. 1-0 YouTube FC. Good ball, chipped into Ashley Rodriguez, who brings it down well and has the pace here to get to the byline. Bobster's in there, it comes into Bobster and it's saved by Forster. If he flicks that one to the far post, he's scored a goal again. But this time Forster saves, Bobster just gets the power on it. Forster this time keeps him out, but Bobster's looking dangerous today. Ashley Rodriguez with another delivery, it's poor, and cleared away. Maxwell into Calvin and into Bobster, and look at the football. Bobster, it's not a great finish for the big man. We are creating chances. All through to Classy, and a chance now for Southampton. Matthew James with a save. Big save by him as Jordy Classy was coming through. Ashley Rodriguez causing all sorts of problems here for Southampton. It's Cedric who's gone over to him. Rodriguez cuts inside and finds a cross, and Bobster was attacking it again. Maxwell gets up. It's going to drop to Calvin NUFC, who couldn't strike it cleanly. Underrated gamer. Bobster into Ash Rodriguez. Look at the football now. It's absolutely flowing. Rodriguez's cross goes all the way through to Adam Barnes. Good first touch. It's a good block by Ron Bertrand though. Adam's still there. Header away will come to Benzi. Into the channel for Adam Barnes. Clipped in towards Bobster. Forster gets a hand on it. And Southampton get away just about. But we have looked dangerous this first half. Good win of that by underrated gamer. Now a chance on the counter-attack maybe for Hills. Bobster into Maxwell. We'll find Adam Barnes, who's going for the flick over the man's head. Bertrand had to deal with it. And in the end does win the ball. There's going to be a corner. Adam takes the corner. And it comes headed by, and I think it was Chaos in there. Adam puts it back in towards the heads. And cleared away. Benzi to Lewis Robson. Now Adam Barnes to Lewis again. Now Benzi back to Lewis. And now Bobster, who's opened his body out well here. And Bobster scores! What a finish that is from Bobster, his second of the day. And we are back in front. 65 minutes, and this is just great football again. And look at this from Bobster, opens his body out onto his left foot and fires it low into the bottom corner. 2-1 to YouTube FC. There's Adam. Into Lewis. Back to Adam Barnes again. Who's going to get around Ryan Bertrand there. Bobster's in for a hat-trick at the back post. Virgil van Dijk deals with it. Calvin knocks it down to Lewis Robson, who strikes it past the post. Maxwell, great winner in the middle of the park. Now Calvin. Ashley Rodriguez puts it in behind here for Bobster to chase. He's got Lewis Robson in the middle. It's a decent little dink, and Lewis attacked it. And for some reason it hasn't got in. I don't know what happened there. He's on his face like he's been headed. Benzi into Maxwell. Bobster holds it up well and releases Lewis Robson. Chance on goal for Lewis, and Forster saves. Wasn't convincing save, it bounced back in. And the final whistle goes, and it's 3 wins from 3 in today's episode. Amazing turnaround of performances for us. And we have beaten Southampton. 2 goals from Bobster today. 1 from the spot to get us underway. And the old man showing the young guys how to do it with a beautiful finish for his second. Whew, that feels good to get back to winning ways, boys. Thanks for watching this episode of YouTube FC. I will see you guys in the next one very soon.